Welcome back to day 2 of the First Impressions module of Charisma University. So happy to have you back. Congratulations for sticking with it. But before we go on into trust, which I am very excited for today, I have to say, did you do the day 1 action guide? Were you better than good in some kind of conversation? If not, before going on, my recommendation is to go do that. The difference between the YouTube channel, which is a lot of really useful information, and this course is that I'm going to hold you accountable. And I'm going to give you a structure so that you have exactly what you can do day by day to make charisma something that comes naturally to you, a habit. But I can't do it for you. You have to go out and start implementing these techniques. So if you haven't done it yet, you might want to pause right now, go outside, shake hands with someone, be better than good, stellar, phenomenal, excellent, whatever it takes. There is one question that I want to address that I sometimes see in day 1, and that is, what do I do if I don't feel better than good? I don't want to be fake. I don't want to lie to people and give up my authenticity. How do I handle that situation? And to that person, I ask, what sort of a scenario are we in? Is it a scenario where something truly exceptionally frustrating, bad, disappointing has happened, where you just fired from your job? Or is it a scenario where you regularly go through your days and your life in a mode of just blah, in a mode of fine? And if the answer is no, this is truly an exceptional day, something that was really bad happened, or I am sick, or something went on and I'm just not actually feeling good, even though I mostly am, then I would say in that situation, it's fine to say, I'm not doing so great, I actually just got fired. Completely authentic, and you can still be charismatic with some days where you don't feel excellent. But if you find that your days are generally just whatever, solid, fine, yeah, I'm doing okay, that means that it's going to be not only very hard for you to be charismatic, but it's going to be very hard for you to feel excellent about your life because you don't feel excellent about your life. And so instead of being inauthentic and just saying that you feel excellent, what I would encourage you to do is to shift your mindset. People that tend to have that mindset of things are fine, they're good, whatever, they have this block in their head. And something is saying to them that if we were to get excited, maybe things could go wrong and that would be really disappointing. Or if we were to get excited, we would alienate ourselves from our friends, or whatever it is. And what I would encourage you to do in that situation is to instead focus on what truly is excellent about your life. Maybe you're excited because you're taking this course. Maybe your health is in great order. Maybe you have a job that is a job, right? Maybe you're doing something that you love, which would be even better than that. Maybe you have an amazing relationship with your friends, your family. And if you don't have all of those, chances are that something is going good in your life, even if it is the simple fact that you are still here breathing, that the sun is shining, even if it's behind a cloud. So focus instead on what truly is excellent. And then take that energy into conversation, and you can be stellar, excellent, whatever it is, without having to be fake. So that's it for day 1. If you're still here, I'm assuming you've done the action, which means we are moving on to day 2 of trust. Trust is absolutely critical to any sort of extended relationship. You can make a otherwise amazing first impression on someone. They can think you're fun. They can really respect what you have to give, but they're not going to want to stay connected with you and follow up with you if you cannot make them feel that you are trustworthy. And if they feel that you have ulterior motives, they will get away from you. I experienced this myself. This was quite frustrating. It was about a year and a half ago, we were approached by a group of internet marketers who had been very successful marketing their online business. And they said, we love what you do. We want to be part of it. We see that you guys clearly are mostly enjoying the content that you're making. You don't know what you're doing on the marketing side of things. Let us take care of that for you. We'll partner and you guys get to do what you love and what you're excellent at, and we'll do what we're excellent at. And for me, that was amazing. I was so excited to be able to step back, but of course, hesitant to give up any sort of control over Charisma on Command. So over the period of a couple months, we started working together, and I saw that their work output was actually phenomenal. Leagues above what I was capable of. They had a tech team, they had a copywriter, they had all these things that I had never had. But little things started to happen. Like the guy that we were talking to would say that we were going to meet at 4, and then at 4:05 he'd say he was going to be 5 minutes late, and then he wouldn't show up till 4:30. And this kind of small thing turned into big things. I saw him cheat on his girlfriend when I went to visit him at one point. And I heard him talk about past business deals where he'd been less than ethical. And it finally came to a head when, at the end of this deal, he proposed switching the contract that we had. It wasn't necessarily a horrible switch, But everything had added up at that point, and I tried to deny it for so long to make me realize that this person can't be trusted. And as much as I would like to work with him because he's skilled, I can't trust that he has my best interest or my customer's best interest in mind. And if I give up any control over him, even though the prospect of it would seemingly make my life easier, I'm going to put myself in a hard spot. And rather than working together, we separated. This was truly one of the most charming people I have ever met. But I say charming and not charismatic because he lacked that element of trust. So if this is something that you either aren't being, meaning you're not a trustworthy person, or if you are a trustworthy person but you're not finding a way to communicate it, this is absolutely going to sabotage the longevity of your relationships, and it's something that we need to get in order now.